And that box right there is that is a rubber bottom sluice. That's one of the ways to keep the I'll show you guys. This is one of the better types of inventions is this thing. Those are called Hungarian riffles, these angle iron riffles like this. The whole idea is leave a lip so the gold will get caught in behind. But this is a rubber bottom sluice. So you see the rubber bottom, and that's so the bottom stays live, and it might even have a machine or some machinery underneath it to rub up and down, and it's to keep this loose because this gets really tight. So the gold has a hard time getting down into this gravel. So what it'll do is the gold will sit on top, and a piece of clay will come along or an air bubble will come along, attach onto the gold and lift the gold out, and you lose it. So the whole idea is to keep this bed of gravel loose and like a gold pan, so the gold will settle down. The problem with every single sluice box there is that this packs solid, and it will get really solid after a day and after a week or so. If you're sluicing for a week without cleaning up, it's concrete. Yeah, it's harder than concrete. Chip it out. Yeah, really. Yeah, you need a pickaxe to chip it out. It's really tough. So the whole idea is you put the rubber bottom on there, and that's so that you can move it and try to keep the material loose. But the real bottom line problem is that there's always too much water in the sluice box.
Oh, really?
Because you're moving this rock down, and bigger rocks than this, like that one up there, down with water power. So the amount of water to move that is going to move a piece of gold the size of a rice grain. So that's the problem. And the size of gold you're trying to catch is the size of a salt grain. In fact, the sluice boxes, when you get below the size of a salt grain, they catch jack all. And especially the stuff where the actual majority of the weight of gold that you have is probably the size of paint. Or cigarette ash. It's like 300 mesh, 200 mesh. And that might be the majority of the deposit, might be that size. And you're catching none of that. And the reason for that is that gold attaches itself to an air bubble. And as soon as it attaches to an air bubble, it's gone. It floats to the surface. And that's how hard rock miners work. That's the machines they use to catch the gold is air bubbles. And so we get air bubbles in the sluice, that's what it does, and it's gone. So it's, the whole technology, it's a tough one because